Saying no, one of the things that we don't often do as good a job with is just saying no. Now, what do I mean by saying no, and why is that important? Well, this morning I spoke with a potential client, and the client had a different expectation for the renovation project. They expected a smaller crew. They expected that there'd be less involved. They really imagined and just anticipated that the scope of work would be a lot less than what what I see is the actual scope of work. And that's okay. It's always okay for someone to have a different expectation than you, and for you to have a different expectation of something, especially as it relates to a project or business. In this case, when we arrived, what we found, the conditions we saw rotted wood. We saw quite a bit that needed to be at least shored up in order for the renovations that we were going to do to be able to hold, right? We don't want to screw or nail something into something that's rotten and that's going to give way. And what the owner really wanted was kind of a rush job, was a quick job. And it's okay for if, maybe the intention that the owner had was for something super temporary, something that would only last a month or so. But if we're going to take something on, if you're going to take something on, you want to make sure that it is to your standards, right? And my standards is we're willing to do something that will only have a temporary shelf life. But since temporary can mean a lot of different things to different people, we need to make sure that it's overbuilt a little bit, that it will last a little bit longer than intended, because anything that isn't built with enough quality, with enough of meeting a certain standard, will fall. And we've seen a lot of that in the world, whether it's in Miami, where we've seen actual condo buildings fall, or we've seen recently in Venezuela, where there was an earthquake and the building standards were not what they should have been. And by one estimate, there are 58,000 buildings that have sustained either substantial damage or are destroyed. And so standards are important, and construction standards are important. But more than anything else, holding to your standard is important, whether it's in your personal life or your professional one. And I didn't feel in this project that I would be able to hold to my own personal standards. So we just essentially declined. We decided, okay, this wasn't the job for us. And the homeowner decided that we weren't the job for him. And I'm sure there'll be someone that can do a more temporary job, and that's okay. And as you're thinking about what you may take on in your life, remember, it's okay to say no. It's hard sometimes because we all want business to grow. We all want business. We took time to go get that. And at the same time, saying no allows for the opportunity for something else good to come in. If you say yes to everything, then really you're saying no to everything, because you can't do it all. It's not possible. So say yes to yourself. Say yes to the decisions in work life and in your personal life that you think you should make, so that the good things are there for you at the end of the day. Hope this helps. Hope you have a beautiful day and week, and we'll see you next time.